getting open, man. Like, I couldn't stop him. Yeah, man. I couldn't do nothing. Yo, bro, he's not even that fast. He's just dead catching every single thing. Yo,
that one into the end zone.
He did that a couple times. Like, he's like the only one doing shit. That's crazy. But it was working though. Could've. Alright, so we're gonna see next season.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Super shit not working, bro.
To take a shot there, that's for sure, but it falls incomplete, and it's second down. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time, and that'll bring up second down.
How that shit move me out the way, man?
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Come on, make it fumble, bro. Come on.
Back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second and 11 now. Haskins flushed out right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Look, I thought he was too. I wasn't looking for the pass that up. I was about to run back down the court.
Big yardage that time for Washington. 61 yards.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal from just inside the 5. They turn to Love on the handoff. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Ravens' 4-yard line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
It's third down and goal to go.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. From the gun, it's Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Ha-Ha Clinton-Dix with a pick. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. Second and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Ravens.
It ain't.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Intercepted. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on third. On play action, Haskins. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Crazy, bro. Yo, what's the press at?
Inside the 35 before he goes out
of bounds. It's my fault.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. To a first down screen pass, good for 5.
It's a gain of 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Haskins.
Come on, bro, pick it off. Like, you picking me off, pick that up.
Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 tries in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Steven Sims, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agreed totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Fielded in the end zone.
Yo, how do you slide in
return? The Ravens take over 1st and 10
Bruno
at their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The throw there finding its way to Boyle.
Yeah.
No gain there on the completion.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but it didn't. The field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Throwing now, Haskins on 1st down. And I think
come on, bro. Damn, man. You beat him down.
So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's McKissick. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
3rd down, here's Haskins. And that is incomplete.
I got something from the crosses, man. Keep doing crosses.
Couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here's the Pro Bowl punter Tress Way on to punt for Washington, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had 2 drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
3 at the 24-yard line.
Three yards remain for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely.
But we still ain't bring no other big down here.
Reason what's going on out there is not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope
on
it.
7-3 pay beast.
Maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
That's no motherfucking. Ooh!
On first down, here's Love. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Bro!
Here, and this will be caught.
Yo, it's aggressive.
Down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Oh,
the 13 now they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, Haskins on first down, sliding out of the pocket. And it'll be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. A young quarterback.
They're giving you a lot of shit.
To his right. I know he's right.
Nah. That aggressive catch you got for TD. I got the lead. So what's going on?
But is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks,
I got
it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career, or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally
oh, shit. I wasn't trying to shoot that. What the fuck? That nigga doing the whole goddamn cha-cha out there, nigga. Do the whole side step.
On first and 10. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
That's that.
And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Ooh.
A gain of 9.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Yeah. We got hold it right.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Jackson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
On third down, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
A 22-yard attempt.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Escaping the pressure right. That's caught by Jackson. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 49 yards out. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone.
You said they switched on me too.
At the line for this next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter.
Give
All they
that
have so far
boy.
the field goal. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
Where you going? You need to be cutting.
Drive keeps moving.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. run. Jackson always a threat to run. He's got the first down. He was the NFL's leading rusher among QBs a year ago. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Jackson will keep it, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score Ravens 10, Washington 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And Gibson decides against bringing it out.
I thought that was on me.
25-yard line.
I thought it was on me, yo. I swear I thought that was good.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To throw again, Haskins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Washington.
Okay, what can't Deshaun Jackson do? All right, we know about the catches. We just saw another one there. Also gets involved in the return game, and he can break big plays like that. We've seen him do it throughout his NFL career.
We have. What are you thinking of anything in particular?
Yeah, I'm still remembering a certain Giants punter not following orders, and Deshaun Jackson made that big-time return all the way back for a game winner in that one. I still remember seeing the looks of disbelief on the Giants sideline.
Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. And that's complete. It's Sims. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. They go play action now. Haskins. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
A 35-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will knot us up at 10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Mark Andrews.
He got 29 yards that time.
First down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Well, that's the fear any defense.
Are you seeing that shit?
Quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for
and everything. He was on my back.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Let me get that
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made it keep playing.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Haskins to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Haskins. Call it a gain of 3. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The battle in the trenches.
Come on, what the fuck, 2K? A runner?
Now, this is 3rd and inches. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
4th down.
They'll run forward with Love. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But having to move bodies, that means you actually have to execute because they know what you're going to do. How are you going to make the right play call and get everyone into the right spot and win at the line of scrimmage? That's what they did there.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases
it's all good. It's all good.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him.
That shit is bounced right in between everybody to this nigga.
First sack of the game instead.
Look at that.
They're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Open man is Sims. He's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards there on a Washington first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They're molesting them down there, boy.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 47-yard line.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They'll run with McKissick. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Why he didn't shoot it, bro? Oh, pull him a pull and shoot that shit.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
It's 4th down.
You know what I'm saying?
And now we'll get a delay here as they try to give themselves a little more room for the punt.
Couldn't press nothing either. You lucky I'm a real nigga. Two niggas drop on me? That's crazy, bruh. Niggas be worried about me for real. I had 2 niggas holding my fucking hand.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
2nd and a yard.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Ingram again. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime.
So he thought I was going for the field goal.
Won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this.
This game got mad bugs. They gotta fix
this.
this.
Sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we get to be here.
I gave you a shot. I didn't accept the penalty, so don't be bitching at me. Get mad at Madden.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Washington.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Whoa.
25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Bro, they gave you a lot. They gave you a lot.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective.
Ooh, blitz.
We know they're going
and the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Yeah, man. The defense.
Today's final score, Ravens 7.
Well, we saw
Get Ron Rivera out of here.
On the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen.
I played bad, though.
Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll return
Yes, sir. Got his good
to
ass.
take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Washington, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.